Hey guys, this is Dr. Amy, and this little inspiration comes from a post I just made recently that involved a whole bunch of people, some really awesome A.C.E.S certified animal chiropractors, and a client who was there for this puppy. Okay, so you can check out my page or Bill's page or Animal Chiropractic Education page, but it's got the story on this puppy. But the thing is that you're not out there alone. So if somebody brings you a dog that needs your assistance, like right now, don't hesitate to do something. All right? We're there to back you up. We'll help you find the support you need to get that stuff done. And if you need somebody to do a referral, we can find you someone who will do a referral for these animals. Until we get some of these laws changed in a lot of these states, until a lot of these states recognize animal chiropractic as a thing, until a lot of these states recognize that doctors are trained to do animal chiropractic who know what they're doing. Until that happens, we got to stay together and help each other to help these clients, these patients, these animals out there. It's not just a, oh, I'm sorry you euthanized your puppy thing. This is about bigger things. And you may or may not recognize it or realize it, but but or and could both go in there. As this builds, as people are looking more and more for this source of help for their animals, what we are trying to help you realize is that it's not just about animals. It's about their own health too. It's about their own ability to make choices about their own health. So humans need to be able to see a chiropractor without any restriction. That's been put in the law, but lots of these other laws about choices are in the works of being repealed. So we have to be careful. Look what happened to California and their vaccination laws. All right, those people are now under mandatory vaccination. I'm currently taking a master class from Dr. Sherry Tenpenny. It's amazing how vaccines wheedled their way into money and becoming the thing for medicine that isn't even a thing. It was basically a fad. So it was a wealthy person thing that they did early back in the early 1600s, that wealthy people would do so they wouldn't get anything on their face. So they would go through this basically barbaric procedure so that their face could stay pretty. And what happened was that doctors glommed onto it and said, we can do this and we can charge for it. And it caused more deaths than it actually saved people. The vaccine itself caused more deaths. As a matter of fact, when the smallpox vaccine was instituted and made required, the death rate rose 257%. I'm not kidding. This is out there. It's documented in the literature. If you want the books, let me know. I'll post the names of them on here. You can go find them. Some of them are not in print anymore. They're hard to find, but they're out there. But you can find them through Dr. Sherry Tenpenny. She's got copies that she's willing to share. But anyway, back to this puppy. So you see, I'm all revved up because I'm primed by this class I'm taking, but I'm also excited about this puppy who came to us over the phone. We're looking for somebody who can adjust him. This puppy's 5 hours away from us. They were willing to drive here, 10-hour drive total, so that their puppy could get adjusted. We've had dogs flown in from all over the country because they couldn't find someone who was able to adjust or willing to adjust or willing to make a referral. And those are the problems with our state laws. And I don't want you guys to feel like you're unable to do something about it. I want you to feel empowered. I want you to feel able to do something. And if you don't know what to do, just call us. We can help. If we can't help, we can at least help you. What's the word I'm thinking? Mind thinking. Brainstorm. That was it. We can help you brainstorm some ideas on how to get things done. That's what we're here for. All right? We're here because we are the animal chiropractic education source. Doesn't mean we know everything, but we know everybody. And we know who to reach out to. So don't hesitate. Give us a holler if you're in a situation like that. If you've got an animal like that. And you know what? This is probably the one video I would let you guys share off of this student page. Because if you've got patients out there who need education, or clients who need education, or veterinarians who need education, you know, that's what this is all about. We want you all to feel supported, and we want you to feel like there's education that you can pass along, because without that education, it's really hard for you guys to get things done. It's hard to change laws. It's hard to help clients if you can't be there to educate them. And that's what we're there for, is to help you educate those guys. You know, we've been there. We've seen a lot of it. Yeah, we're veterinarians, and so we kind of have it easy in that we're also licensed in a whole bunch of states. But as animal chiropractors, we get the same flack from veterinarians that chiropractors do, because they don't understand. It's not because they want to be mean people, and it's not because they're not intelligent. It's because they too have been fed a lot of stuff that's not true, and they don't know it. And it's really hard when what you base your livelihood on and your family's security on is not true. When that happens, you want to guard it really hard. And when you try to, and it falls apart, that can be devastating. So we don't want them to feel that way. We want them to know that we're here to educate, we're here to help. And so with those animals who need adjustments, so if you don't know which animal I'm talking about a little dachshund puppy. It's posted on the Animal Chiropractic Education page. We've got the whole case study. We're going to write up the whole case study to present, but the owner already posted her before and after videos, and she's so grateful and so happy about what happened that, you know, she didn't even bring out the fact that it took her 5 days to find somebody. It took more than dozens of phone calls, and that wasn't just her making phone calls. When she finally called us, we called at least a dozen people to try to get this puppy adjusted. And she was going to give up, and not give up in that sense. She was going to give up by bringing the puppy here because she couldn't find anybody local. But how would that do for that dog for follow-up? That would be a real big hardship on them. And we don't believe in that. We figure if one of you guys is close, we're going to send them to you. Why not? We're not going to travel that far, and it's not cost-effective. It's also not rational for the owner. So that's what we're here for. We send you guys clients all the time. And we want you to know that we're here for that too. So for some of you guys, go pass your ABC exams. Do great this next couple weeks, because once you're out there, it's your duty to go educate people, and we will help you do that. We would love to be there. We don't mind at all when you call us. You cannot imagine how lit up Dr. O is when one of you guys calls with a case. Even if he's jumping around saying, adjust the atlas, adjust the atlas, adjust the atlas. The thing is, that's what fixes it. And I know some of you get tired of hearing us say, adjust the atlas, adjust the atlas. Sometimes that's because we've been there. We've tried adjusting everything else, and we've seen those animals crash. Adjust the atlas, leave it alone, let it fix itself. It's not you that's fixing it. It's the animal that's fixing itself. And that's the part that's so important in this whole lesson. You're facilitating it by removing the subluxations. You're allowing that innate to do its job. But once you've done it, you got to let the animal do its thing. Thanks for joining me, you guys. Share this if you want to. This is one of those. I don't care if you share it off of this page, but I thought this was a good place to start, because I know you guys are ready and willing to educate others. You've got the skills. And you've got the resources. And if you don't have the resources, we have the resources. And if we don't have the resources, we'll go find them. Give it a try. Thanks, guys. Have a great one.